Wait, you will
Assalamualaikum
start after the
warahmatullahi
recording.
wabarakatuh.
Okay?
Ya baik.
Ya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning class. Good morning. Good afternoon class.
Good afternoon, Miss.
How are you in this afternoon?
Good.
How are you in this afternoon? Yeah, well done. Okay, I hope everything is going well. Yes. Next, please next slide, Sayla. Okay, before we going for our lesson, I will check the present today. Okay, Sayla present. Please say present.
Present, Miss.
Mila present. Hello? Can you hear my voice? There is no my voice. Hello? Mila, can I hear your voice? I'm sorry. Okay. Is there anyone absent today? Wait. Nggak ada suaranya ya?
There are some students were absent today, Miss.
What, Sayla? Is there anyone absent today?
Yes, I think some.
Okay.
Is absent.
Yes. Okay. We will talk about descriptive text. Anyone know what is descriptive text? Ada yang tahu nggak apa ya itu descriptive text? Nggak ada. Ya udah. Next slide, Sayla. Please, next slide. Okay. I lost my connection. Okay, what do you think about this picture? Can you describe this picture? Kira-kira ini gambar apa ya?
Candi Borobudur.
Yes, that's right. Okay, next slide, Sayla, please. Okay. Descriptive text is a text that describes a particular person, place, or thing. You write a description when you want your reader to picture what you are describing. Jadi descriptive text itu adalah teks yang menggambarkan atau menjelaskan tentang tempat, orang, atau sesuatu. Nah, ke descriptive text itu dari namanya aja sudah tahu ya kita kalau ini adalah teks yang mendeskripsikan. Please next slide, Sayla. Oke, kira-kira kalau mau bikin teks deskriptif ini apa aja ya yang perlu kita persiapkan? Yaitu generic structure of the descriptive text. Yang pertama adalah, please next slide. Yes, identification. Identification, this part introduction, where or who the subject being described is. Jadi identification itu kita akan memperkenalkan di mana atau siapa subjek yang akan kita deskripsikan. Jadi identification itu kayak what is the place, where is it, kayak gitu. Nah, next slide saya, please. Yeah, description. This part show the details. This description of subject. It may include the information about appearance or qualities of. Jadi di deskripsi ini, description ini udah jelas ya kalau kita harus menjelaskan atau menunjukkan detail dari deskripsi subjek yang akan kita bahas. Itu bisa mencakupi informasi tentang kualitas atau warna atau dan lain-lain. Jadi identification contains about introduce of a place, person, thing, or object will be discussed. Thus, description contains a description of something such as animal, place, thing, or person by describing its features, forms, color, or anything relate to what you are described. Okay, next slide, Sayla. Okay, anyone can help me to read this text? Who wants?
Me.
Yes, Alif,
Okay.
please read this text.
Bromo Mountain. Located some 4 hours drive from Surabaya, the capital of East Java, Mount Bromo is a part of the Bromo Tenggar Semeru National Park that covers a massive area of 800 square kilometers. While it may be small when measured against other volcanoes in Indonesia, the magnificent Mount Bromo will not disappoint with its spectacular view and dramatic landscape at 2,392 meters tall. Mount Bromo is not among the tallest of Indonesian mountains, but its stunning beauty lies in its incredible setting. From a vantage point on Mount Penanjakan, 2,770 meters above sea level, 2.5 hours from Malang, visitors from around the world come to see the sunrise over Bromo. From this spot, the vista is magnificent. All you will hear is the click of cameras as a visitor snap their cameras hoping to capture the incredible scene of Mountain Bromo in the foreground with Mr. Semeru smoking in the distance and sun shining brightly, quickly rising in the sky. The eerie landscape has spurned countless legends and myths. Mountain Bromo has particular significance for the Tengger people who believe that this was the site where a brave prince sacrificed his life for his family. The people here appease the gods once a year during the annual Kasada festival, where offering of vegetable, chicken, and money are thrown into the crater of the volcano. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Alif. Okay, dari teks yang telah dibacakan oleh Alif, ini menunjukkan contoh dari teks deskriptif teks. Jadi, kira-kira ada yang tahu nggak ini teks yang menjelaskan subjeknya apa? Ada yang tahu subjek dari teks ini?
Bromo Mountain.
Okay, that's right. Okay, di sini kita akan mengidentifikasi ya, identification of generic structure, descriptive text. Yang kalau identification, bagian identification itu ada terletak pada paragraf pertama, yaitu kata-katanya yaitu located some 4-hour drive from Surabaya. Jadi terus ada Mount Bromo is a part of the Bromo Tengger Semeru. Jadi kalau identification itu adalah dia menggambarkan secara umum dulu sebelum secara detail. Nah, nanti di paragraf kedua itu biasanya nanti baru secara detailnya kayak apa yang bisa kita lakukan di sana, terus Gunung Bromo tingginya berapa kayak gitu. Terus apa aja ada yang ada di Gunung Bromo secara detail, dan itu namanya description. Next slide, Sayla, please. Yeah, what is the purpose of descriptive text? Its purpose is to describe and reveal a particular person, place, or thing. Jadi, tujuannya adalah untuk menggambarkan atau mendeskripsikan tentang sesuatu, orang, atau tempat. Nah, selanjutnya. Ya, sejauh ini ada yang ngerti nggak? Apa itu descriptive text? Apa itu identification? Apa itu description? Apa tadi generic structure-nya? Kira-kira sejauh ini sudah paham atau belum?
Sudah, Miss. Sudah
Sudah,
jelas
Miss.
materinya.
Nah, kalau udah paham, I want to Sayla, what is descriptive text?
Descriptive text is a text that writes about descriptions about people,
Yeah.
place, or a thing.
Yeah, people, place, or thing. Okay, selanjutnya adalah yaitu language features. Anyone can read this? Who wants? Okay,
I want, Miss.
Okay, Ayu, please read this text.
Language features of a descriptive text. First is specific participant, has a certain object, is not common and unique, only one. For example, Bandengan Beach, my house, Borobudur Temple, Uncle Jim. Second is the use of the adjective, an adjective to clarify the noun. For example, a beautiful beach, a handsome man, the famous place in Jepara, etc. Third is the use of simple present tense. The sentence pattern used is simple present because it tells the fact of the object described. The last is action verb. Verbs that show an activity, for example, run, sleep, walk. Finish, ma'am.
Okay, thank you for Afisa. Oke, language feature itu yang ada di descriptive text yaitu adalah specific participant. Jadi objeknya itu harus spesifik. Dia tuh hanya memiliki satu objek dan itu tuh tidak umum dan unik. Kayak misalnya kayak ujung kulon kayak gitu. Jadi kita menceritakan hanya satu objek. Jadi objek yang khusus gitu. Terus they use of the adjective. Jadi di dalam descriptive text itu banyak banget kalimat yang menggunakan adjective. Contohnya kayak itu beautiful beach, a handsome man, kayak gitu dan lain-lain. Terus the use of simple present tense karena ini menyatakan fakta ya. Jadi kita menggunakan simple present tense yang mana subject plus verb plus object menggunakan verb one. Nah, next action verb. Nah, di sini menggunakan action verb that show an activities. For example, run, sleep, walk, cut. Terus and please next slide. Okay, I have a text. Ini teksnya masih ngacak ya. Terus, have you ever visit Toba Lake?
Not yet, ma'am. Ajak dong.
No, I
hope you
haven't.
visit someday. I hope you visit some days. Some with me.
Amin.
Yeah, if you haven't visited, this text may help you to explain the description of Toba Lake. Kan paragraf ini masih ngacak. Kira-kira ada yang bisa nggak ngurutin paragraf ini buat sehingga membentuk sebuah teks deskriptif yang baik, yang benar. Ada yang mau nyoba? Kira-kira? Ayo, ada yang mau nyoba nggak? Syifa Namira mau nyoba nggak buat nyusun teksnya?
Nggak kelihatan, ma'am. Kecil banget.
Oh iya. Oke. Kelihatan. Kalau di Zoom bisa nggak? Tapi di saya bisa di Zoom sih. Oke. Kalau nggak kelihatan,
Ini ya,
kayaknya.
Ntar dicoba zoom dulu ya.
Oke. Ya kan paragraf pertama itu tadi tentang identifikasi. Kira-kira identifikasinya di sini bagian apa? A, B, C, atau D? Nah. Kayaknya segitu aja deh, saya.
Jelaskan?
Yang C bukan sih, ma'am. Miss.
Kenapa?
Yang C
Kenapa?
bukan paragraf pertamanya, Miss.
Apa? I can hear your voice. Can you repeat, Shiva? Let you talk.
Yang C bukan, Miss. Yang paragraf pertama.
C. Danau. Jadi kan kita ini judulnya tentang Danau Toba. Pasti yang awalnya itu Danau Toba atau Toba Lake is one of. Pasti secara umum dulu kan kita deskripsiinnya, baru secara detailnya. Jadi yang pertama, paragraf pertama yaitu paragraf yang C. Yang kedua, paragraf kedua, ada yang tahu? Yang B or C. Ya, yang A. Terus the next berarti C, A, and
D.
ya, B, and the last one is ya. Ih, bagus. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, please the next slide, Sayla. Okay, anyone want to read this text? Please. Shiva, can you read this text? Or Mila, or who in this room?
Miss.
To read it,
Um,
Miss.
Okay. Shiva, please read the text.
Wait a second, Miss.
Hah? Ya, apa?
Okay. I will read this.
Okay, thank you. Please read this text, Shiva.
Kediri is a name of a town. It is
Hmm.
situated in a valley between the Kelut and Wilis mountains and inhabited by about 1 until 3 million people. In the center of the town, there is a large hill which is called the Datok Mountain. Because of the topography of the region, Kediri is called a silly town by the locals. There is a big river called Brantas cutting off the center of the town. Beside the temples, Kediri is also famous for its product like cigarettes and a special kind of tofu or bean curd. This highly nutrition food is delicacy of Kediri and has a distinctive taste. The cigarette factory dominates the town economy and employs the majority of the women labor force. Kediri and cigarette factory are inseparable and it is considered the biggest cigarette factory in Indonesia. Most of the local people work in this factory. Those who do not work here are farmers or traders. Miss, belum dimatiin mic-nya, Miss.
Thank you, Nabila. Oke, this text kan belum ada judulnya. Kira-kira this text explain about what the place? Sebelum ke question, kita nanya dulu itu judul, kira-kira judul buat teks itu apa ya yang cocok?
The famous product of Kediri.
Kalau Kediri doang cocok kan? Enggak.
Cocok aja Miss kalau jodoh.
Oke, the next slide, please, Sayla. Okay. I have a question. Please answer this question. Number one, what does the about text tell about?
The description of Kediri.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Apa jawabannya?
And tadi bilang B.
Kayla bilang C, aku bilang B, Miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jadi jawabannya apa? Yang benar coba. Kira-kira. B or C?
Apa aja deh.
I think B.
Ya, apa jadi? Ya, jawaban yang benar itu C. Siapa yang jawab C tadi?
Saya, Miss.
Yeah, that's great. Good job, Sayla. Mungkin Shiva di pertanyaan selanjutnya bakal bener nih. Which one has apa nih? Nggak kelihatan. Distinctive test. Coba. Ada yang bisa jawab? Yang kedua.
Lupa, Miss. Apa tadi?
Ya, boleh dilihat lagi teks sebelumnya, Sayla. Susah sih ya, karena harus pindah slide. Siapa tuh? Which one? Which one? Kira-kira yang mana?
Tofu and bean curd ya? Atau high nutrition food?
Yang distinctive taste. Yang mana? Ada yang si. Tadi Shiva jawab
Bean
yang si
curd.
enggak?
Iya kayaknya.
Iya.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, the last one. Those who don't work here. The underline were reversed to those yang the last sentence. Paragraf kita lihat ya sama-sama those ada di mana. The last paragraph, the last sentence, Those who don't work here are farmer or traders. Those itu reverse to
The local people.
Iya, Miss.
Up. The local people.
The local
Yeah,
people.
good job. Thank you, Mila. Okay, next slide. Okay, thank you for your attention. I think, any question? Sejauh ini kira-kira udah paham ya?
No, Miss.
Entah apa.
Real it's
Sejauh ini udah paham ya apa itu teks deskriptif, cara membedakan teks deskriptif kayak gimana, terus apa bagian-bagian yang ada di teks deskriptif itu apa, sama tadi tujuan teks deskriptif. Oke, I want to review the material. Please, Ayu, tell me what is apa tadi? I'm sorry. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of descriptive text? Are you here? No? Okay. Mila, can you tell what is the purpose of descriptive text?
Or something else.
What? What is?
I think the purpose of descriptive text is to describe a place, a person, or something
Yes,
else.
good job. And jadi kan tadi udah dibilang ya, paham. Jadi kalian harus paham dong berarti. Jadi tujuan dari teks deskriptif itu adalah untuk mendeskripsikan tempat, orang, atau sesuatu. Okay, I think that's enough for our meeting today. And for the next, I have homework that I will send to WhatsApp group. Please identify and find the text about descriptive text and identify what is identification, what is description for your text. Okay, are you understand?
Understood, Miss.
Yes,
Yeah,
Miss.
thank you very much for your attention. I'm sorry if I make any mistake. See you in the next time. Thank you. Assalamualaikum
See you,
warahmatullahi
ma'am. Thank
wabarakatuh.
you, ma'am.